Hi. Well, I thought I'd come back for a little extra bonus since I do have a little bit of time before I go to work. I was working on my Hobbit's journey, of course. For those of you who don't know, I'm Kim Oberhold, your party artist, and if you have any questions about like stuff to do, go to my website, KimOverhold.com. Check me out. Hi, I am your party artist. And yeah, I was doing a little segment earlier, but I thought I'd come back again and show you a little bit of my Hobbit's journey because this is also something fascinating that I've been working on for the last little while. This is actually a book made from, I think it's 1970 something. Hold on, let me just see if I can find the date on here. 1979. Okay, so this book's made back in 1979 and before the actual Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings movies were made. But what I've done is I've taken the Lord of the Rings movies and I've put the characters from the movie in the book, adding some extra characters in there too. Weird. But yeah, from the recent movie. And I add my own little extras in there too. Of course, there's that. And my recent one was this one here of Faramir. Yes, Faramir, Boromir's brother. And what I'm working on right now is Gollum in the hidden pool. That's almost getting fired on. As you can see, there's Frodo trying to reach him before he ends up getting uh, you know, hit by an arrow or something. So yeah, that's what I've been working on, and that's my next little bit on there. But I've continued since I bought this. I bought it. I got it from my sister, and she thought she'd give it to me, and I put some interesting things in it. I don't think she expected me to do this, but yeah. So yeah, I've been adding on to it and adding on to it, and yeah, this is what I've gotten so far. And my next one, obviously, this is Merry when he gets a hold of the what do you call it, the Plantier, and there's more coming. With I've been coloring in a few more spots, and the continuation is going to be happening. But right now, I'm just kind of working on a little extra detail on the actual drawings themselves and making them a little bit. So there's Michael Green stuff is in here, but I'm drawing my own stuff in here too. So I have had such fun doing this, and I wanted to show it off a little bit because it's a good hobby to have. You can keep yourself very busy. A Hobbit's Treasure. This one travels is going to have some of my own stories in it. And maybe I'll make my own pictures and stuff for that. And it's going to be something interesting, something different for you to do. Like I'm always talking about, making your own cartoon comics and stuff like that. And this is kind of like a play on that. And I'm so glad my sister picked these up for me to doodle with. And everybody says, "Oh, it's a great hobby to have." I'm like, "Yeah, it's a great hobby to have. I appreciate you watching me do my hobbies." But I do plan on eventually, like I say, the Hobbits travel may have some interesting things that maybe aren't in the movie and maybe are my own kind of things too. And I did do my own thing in here. There's one with let me show you. It starts, I think, yeah, starts with this one here, where the characters, like in the movie, they were going to be going up the mountain, but changed their minds, so they had to backtrack. And that I made this one up too, and this is kind of like based on the thing where they had to backtrack, and the evil birds on the mountainside are keeping track of them. Yeah, and like this one here, that was his making of the sword, and that was the original sword from the movie. There was something else. Oh yeah. So the Horsemen of Gondor, and that's Eomer, and I had him. It shows him with his troops in the background here. Just you can kind of see. It's good to kind of. But next page, I have him like fighting. As you can see, his swords come out, and they're fighting. And there's Merry and Pippin making their way out from the orcs getting beat up by the horsemen, and them fleeing into Fangorn Forest. Yeah. Yeah, I love making my own making. It wasn't in the movie. That wasn't in the movie either. What is this called? Another notch for Gimli's axe. I made that one up myself. Yeah. They only had like the one side there. I made that side, and for the next page here, he made this side. I made this side, with them coming to attack them guys after they laid siege to whatchamacallit, Helm's Deep, and then the rescue. So yeah, and Christopher Lee, of course. There's his version, and there's my version. I actually should put like a little saying maybe up at the top here. Usually I do for all the people, and if I haven't, see, for her, I did like a little saying there. But yeah, this is the continuation. So this one's going to be like him in the Forbidden Pool, as where they're going to be watching the elephant go through the wild men and stuff, and here of Elrond's son, and I'm with that too. Yeah, it's a fun thing to play with, and I just wanted to kind of like give you a little extra to show you, like when I'm not doing stuff and I got time to myself, I love to play. I love the Lord of the Rings, Hobbit. That I love fantasy books, and if you want to read one of my fantasy books, I do have one on Amazon on Kindle, and if you want to buy it and give it a read, it's only like $10, and it's an interesting read. It's called The Plight of Time. And I made the thing for it, the painting for the cover of it, but I write it at the moment. Now that everything's all nicely organized, everything, I'll kind of put it aside. But yeah, look for The Plight of Time by Kim Overholt, and that's one of my books that I've made. And it's a cool journey, kind of almost like role playing. Cool kind of story. It's very short too, so it's fun, cool, and it would make a great series for those of you who are maybe in the know with wanting to have some different series starting up with a little bit of a magical theme to it. That's not up to me. That's up to you guys if you want it. So check out my book, Plight of Time. I love, like I say, I love Lord of the Rings, and I keep on delving back into this again. And other than that, I wanted to show you the progress. I wanted to show you progress, because progress is important, especially when it comes to a website such as this. When you get to see everybody making their way along and stuff like that, it's a slow process, but it's coming. And yeah, so thank you for this little extra bit. I hope you have a great day, and yeah, I'm going back out again. I'm gonna keep playing with this, and although I could probably sit here and draw, that would probably bore you out of your mind. I don't want to do that. I want to keep it fresh and exciting, but I wanted to show you what I'm working on, so that for the next time it's going to be Gollum and Frodo in the secret pool. So I'm going to get a little closer so you can see a little bit there too. There we go. And I am your host as well as toast. My name is Kim Overholt, and to toast you to go back out again. Think of it. Well, you know what? I don't have anything to drink, so it might as well not bother. My cup is empty. I gotta go refill, and I gotta have some lunch. So have a good one, you guys. KimOverholt.com. Check me out. Don't be afraid. You might like it.